Football Settings TV, I don't know. I'm your boy, Mr. Football Settings himself, Pian. Alright, so tonight we are here to recap a bit of what went on during this midweek um, fixtures and just run through a bit of transfer news as well because today was deadline day. I think the deadline time has passed by now. If my memory serves me correct, it should have passed by now. So yeah. So let's get into it now. Alright, so going over to Serie A on Tuesday. Over in Serie A we saw Sassuolo. They played defending champions AC Milan at home, in which that match ended in a nil draw. But Inter Milan beating Cremonese 3-1. We had Roma beating Monza 3-0. And on Empoli drawing with Verona, we had Sampdoria drawing with Lazio 1-1. We had Udinese beating Fiorentina 1-0. We have Napoli drawing with Lecce 1-1, and we have Juventus beating Spezia 2-0. Goals from debut goal from Milik there. On today, in today's message, we had Atalanta beating Torino 3-1. We had Bologna beating Sportivia. No, they didn't beat Sportivia. They drew with Sportivia actually. Yes, they did 1-1. So that's it for over in Serie A. Over in League One, we had Monaco losing to Troyes. Troyes 1-4-2. Whoa! After that scintillating draw with PSG there, Monaco went and lost to this team here, these newcomers here. Interesting. And we had Lyon win their match over there 2-1 against newcomers Auxerre. We had Nice beating Lille 2-1, and we have PSG beating Toulouse 3-0. Neymar scoring a goal there, and also Mbappe and Bernat. Neymar is on quite a form for this opening fixtures of the season so far. He's been on fire, as in I think he's scored like 8 or 9 goals so far, and assists 5 or 6 if my memory does serve me correctly. I need to check on that. Alright, but so far we have Marseille beating Clermont 1-0 on the day. Alright, so finish with League One there. So we'll move over to everyone's favorite. So I'm sure everyone is here to just indulge over here. Because we didn't have much matches playing during the other leagues. So it was just La Liga, Serie A, League One, and English League that had midweek fixtures for this week. So over there in English Premier League, right on Tuesday, we saw Fulham beating Brighton 2-1. We saw Crystal Palace drawing with Brentford 1-1. We saw Southampton beating Chelsea 2-1. We saw Leeds and Everton. It was an entertaining 1-1 draw, to be honest. That was an entertaining 1-1 draw. I didn't watch a match live, but after the match that I watched against Southampton and Chelsea, I went and watched the Leeds Everton match, and it was a very entertaining 1-1 draw, to be honest. On Wednesday we had Bournemouth and Wolves playing to a very boring 0-0 draw. That match was very boring. We had Arsenal, table toppers, Arsenal. They won their match against Aston Villa. It was pretty comfortable for Arsenal. to be honest. Aston Villa didn't put much of a fight. Even the goal that they scored was like, it was from a corner, like was from a direct corner kick, and it, like those goals score like 1 out of 10 most of the time, if so, if that stat is right. Um, we had Man City trash it, like this was a trashing right here. They beat Nottingham Forest 6-0. Goals there from the Norwegian sniper, one Erling Haaland, as in that man is on fire right now, as in 9 goals for the month of August, and scary thought, scary thought, as in so far Manchester City, their backline hasn't been so, their defense line hasn't been so wonderful in terms of they have let in at least I think 6 or 7 goals so far for the season. I think that should be it. 6 or 7. 2 or 3 against 3 against, no, it's 5 actually. 3 against Newcastle and 2 against Crystal Palace. Yes, it's 5. It's 5, not 6. 5. West Ham and Tottenham played 1-1 draw, and Liverpool edging Newcastle on the 98th minute. 98 minutes. Edging Newcastle 2-1 there. David goal from Juan Isaacs. And today now we have here's truly my very own Manchester United beating Leicester City 1-0. That's pretty much it for the recap of the scores overall. I think that match against Leicester for the first half, Manchester United was pretty comfortable, if I'm being honest. It was a pretty comfortable match, Manchester United, and Leicester didn't really put up much of a fight, to be honest. Manchester United keep a very good defensive shape. I think De Gea didn't make a save until the second half, when Maddison took that wonderful free kick, as in that was a brilliant save by David De Gea, to be honest. That was a brilliant save. Alright, so today I want to dive into a bit of transfer news. And that's the transfer news that the transfer season, the transfer window is up, so let's go into a bit of what's happened during transfer window in terms of winners, losers. What I think is the winners and losers of the transfer window. I grade them. I grade a few teams, not much, just a few, and make a few calls and talk to a few fans as well. I won't take up much of your time tonight, you guys over there in the chat and so on. I won't take up much of your time tonight, because tonight was a pretty low-key midweek fixture, to be honest. I'm glad for the fixture, and I'm sure the neutrals are also glad for this fixture. Like, footballs are coming in thick and fast due to the fact that we are having the World Cup starting in late November. So for the rest of this month leading to the month of November, I think for the entire year, for the rest of the year, I think football is going to be coming on quite often, to be honest. Alright, so I want to see if I can talk to Mr. Ashani. He would be one of the perfect persons to talk to where that's concerned. In terms of I know he's quite adept and not much of a biased person when it comes to speaking about football and about other teams, much as his favorite team. We all know is Arsenal, but I think he's quite fair when it comes to giving analysis when it comes to football in general, football teams in general. Alright, see if we can get in here. Trying to get to a shot here. Try this again. I don't think this time I'll just move on to the show. Alright, so I'm not internationally tonight, and I'm not trying to take up much time due to the fact that it's a midweek. It's a midweek. I'm sure that you want to go to it very soon. Alright, so moving over to transfers, winners and losers. To be honest, I think my team, Manchester United. I think I'll give them 6 out of 10 for transfer business, because they wanted to sign. They spent all summer hunting down young man there, Frankie De Jong, and it didn't pay off for them, to be honest. That didn't pay off for them, to be honest. And then they tried to make a lot of late signings, and they have to be overpaying for those signings. For one, that Casemiro signing for Manchester United was out of nowhere, as in, I think Casemiro is one of the best, if not the best defensive midfielder in the world, to be honest. And I think Malacia will grow into the role of left back, to be honest. I don't see Luke Shaw getting any game in this English Premier League anytime soon. Martinez, yes, Martinez, the pitbull, bulldog, as in very solid player. A lot of people has been criticizing his height, and I don't think they are being fair in terms of he does have a good lead, and when we come up against teams that's going to play a lot of square balls and a lot of I come up against teams that with a much taller striker or a front line, in which they are saying that Martinez might be bullied, but since he has been partnered with Veron for the past 3 games, I think they look quite solid. As in, so far they look quite solid as a partnership. As in, I have more confidence watching them play than seeing one Harry Maguire in that lineup, to be honest. And I think Delort as well raised this game quite a bit. And I like for the signing of Christian Eriksen. Yes, Mr. Christian Eriksen has been quite tidy and has fit in seamlessly well with the others that have been there at Manchester United. Alright, so far I think over there in Barcelona, I think they have been one of the big winners of this transfer window. To be honest, I think the signings that they have made, I would give them at least a 9 out of 10, to be honest, for their signings so far, for what they have done in the transfer window as well. One Lewandowski, one Rafinha, Bellerin, Alonso, Kunde, and many others that they have signed so far for this transfer window. And I think they have done quite well for this transfer window, to be honest. And I'll give them at least an 8 to a 9 or maybe 8.5 out of 10 As for Real Madrid lost Casemiro, but Tchouaméni has fitted quite well. He has just slotted into that defensive midfield role quite well. To be honest, I think he's one that will be there for the main seed for the future. Honestly, I think he's good on the ball, good passer, protects the backline very well, and with being partnered with the likes of Modric and Toni Kroos, as in two midfielders that they can actually learn from at the same time as grow into the role of being a defensive anchor. I think they have done quite well in that acquisition right there. They didn't do much business. I think there are more outgoings than incomings for them, Real Madrid over there in Spain. Um, I think I think they could have done more. In which I think losing Isco, losing I think they would have gone out for a centre forward. To be honest, I honestly think that because the only centre forward they have at the moment is Benzema, because Jovic has moved on to Fiorentina, and if Benzema get injured, the only forward player they have can play in the role of a striker, maybe a false nine, is one Eden Hazard, and Eden Hazard replacing Benzema. Come on, Eden Hazard has been a shadow of himself for the past 3 years. As in, come on now, nah. So I think they could have done a bit more transfer business, only for the fact that they signed Tchouaméni and Rudiger. I don't think they have signed anyone else. I think for the other teams in that I've seen done quite a bit of business are top teams. Real Madrid has been the least active in the transfer window. And moving over there in England, back to England actually. Chelsea, because acquisition of Cucurella, nice. The acquisition of Koulibaly, well done. Getting Fofana from Leicester, thumbs up for that. I think Fofana is a defender that I rate very highly in terms of a young defender. I see him being a mainstay at Chelsea for years to come. Being injury free, that is, because before his injury was like I had him in my team of the season the year before, to be honest. Alongside Diaz, I had him in my team of the season until he got injured. I think getting these deadline signings of Aubameyang, they definitely needed that number 9, and due to injuries, the signing of Zakaria, if I'm pronouncing the name correctly, is a very good signing for them actually. I think he reminds me of a younger Conte, N'Golo Kante, to be honest. Very tenacious, very energetic type player. Good on the ball, but he's more known for his tackling in my what I've watched in the games that I've watched him played over the few times that I've watched him. He's more of a destroyer than that midfielder that will maybe control a game or give you attacking more attacking impetus on the game, to be honest. And for the signing of Sterling, as we all can see, that Sterling has been quite a good signing for them. So I would give Chelsea an 8 out of 10, to be honest, for their transfer business. I think doing the business solid is the only think that they have got a 10 out of 10 for me personally. And seeing that they had such a transition in their owner, where they got a new owner in the American owner there. His name eludes me at the moment. And a lot of their board members actually left the club as well since the new owners came in. So I applaud them for the signings that they have made, and I think another winner of this transfer window is Tottenham Hotspurs. The addition of Richarlison, the addition of that young man there from Brighton. I don't know how Manchester United signed this young man from Brighton. As in, I think, what is his name in here at the moment? Basuma. I think he's one of the midfielders for the past 2-3 years that really grew into the Premier League and has been for a box-to-box midfielder. Is very good on the offensive and defensive side of the game, to be honest. I think the signing of Romero from Atalanta as well, very good signing. I think he was there on loan before, but as in getting him now and a permanent deal is a very good signing for them. I think with the experience of getting Ivan Perisic through the door there, very good left wing back there. So far I don't see any weakness, to be honest, or any crack in their team. Since Conte has been there, the transition that he has done to move them from a back four to a back three and have them playing the way they are playing now. I know Conte is a bit more defensive, but I think the signing of Richarlison and Ivan Perisic, Basuma, not sure who else again for this one. Well, I think those signings that they have made are quite good signings for them. Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest had signed over, for the last count that I remember, it was 21 players. I think they signed someone again today, RA, on a free transfer, which would have bring it up to 22. Like, wow, 22 players coming up from the getting promotion via playoffs from the championship. I see them finishing above the drop zone, but I don't see them having quite a big impact on the table, to be honest, or on the EPL games, to be honest. I see them just floating there. I mean, about maybe 16th, 17th, just out. Not 16th, 17th, 16th, 15th, they're out. Maybe 14th, maybe. I don't think they have won a game. Have they won a game? I think they don't. If I remember correctly, I don't remember them winning a game so far for the start of the season, for the past 5 games. I don't recall them winning a game. As for Manchester City, yes, I think they have done some very good business. I'll definitely give them a 10 out of 10 with that signing of Erling Haaland, Calvin Phillips, that young man from Anderlecht Gomez, and Akanji from Dortmund, and what else am I missing from them? Alvarez from River Plate. Yes, I think those signings add value and add depth to Manchester City, and I definitely give him a 10 out of 10 as well, even though Calvin Phillips is injured at the moment, but when he's fit, I see him fitting into that team seamlessly. to be honest. As for Arsenal, yes. I also give Arsenal a 10 out of 10 for their business that they have done. Seeing the likes of Gabriel Jesus fitting seamlessly into that team, as in he has been a big difference for that team, to be honest. And the likes of Zinchenko from Manchester City, yes, very good signing, very good signing. And also the likes of well, he isn't a new signing, but he just got his chance to play for Arsenal. His name is eluding me right now. That centre back there, Salibia. I think it's Saliba. Yeah. Pretty good signings for Arsenal. I'd give him a 10 out of 10 as well. Liverpool. Darwin Núñez. Darwin Núñez. Honestly, I think we'd have to wait and see more from Darwin Núñez, but I think he might turn out to be a good signing for them. But for them losing Sadio Mane, that's a big loss, a very big loss for them. And I think he's the only player they have truly lost where I like to say actually starting player they lost. But this deadline day signing of Arthur Melo. Arthur Melo was a very good player when he was at Barcelona under the stewardship of who was that coach again? I don't remember the coach name, but I was at Barcelona before that Dutch coach there, whose name eludes me right now. Oh my god, that got fired just the other day. His name eludes me right now. But moving on, I think him moving to Juventus, I expected more. And when he went to there, I was like, yeah, good signing for Juventus, but I guess the coaches didn't know how to use Arthur Melo correctly. But I hopefully moving to Liverpool now, we might see a rebirth of one Arthur Melo. But Liverpool. I'm sorry. I'm just used to calling them Liverpool. Sorry about that. Sorry about the Liverpool fans. I'm just used to calling them Liverpool. Just a bit of banter. Sorry about that. But anyways, Liverpool. I mean, Pool. They didn't do much business, but due to injuries at the moment, they have been kind of struggling, I guess. Mo Salah don't really look up to par so far for the season. He has what, 2 goals and maybe an assist or 2 assists. He hasn't really looked up to par for me in my eyes, to be honest. I'll give them like a 7 out of 10 for their transfer business, to be honest. Bayern Munich, over there in the Bundesliga, or as many would say, the Farmers League of the world. Sadio Mane and that defender there from Juventus, whose name why is so many people name eluding me tonight? What's going on? Come on now. I think they have done some very good business in my eyes, to be honest, over there in Munich. The signing of Sadio Mane, the signing of Matthias de Ligt, yes, the signing of former Ajax right back, and the former Ajax midfielder, whose name Graffenberg, if that's how his name is pronounced, and I think I should have looked this name up, to be honest. But yeah, I think those are some good signings for them. I thought that they would have got that young man there from Red Bull Leipzig, Konrad Lehmer, to add to their midfield as well, but Leipzig was very reluctant to let him go. So I think that's pretty much it for most of the major teams across Europe. As for Juventus, I know that I signed Angel Di Maria. I know that I signed Paul Pogba. We signed Paul Pogba, who is injured at the moment. Very unlucky there. The news that came out the other day about Paul Pogba him being extorted by his own brother. Pretty shameful, to be honest. As in, you wouldn't expect that to how loving they might seem. You wouldn't expect that from a brother. I'm sure many of us here on the live are who's going to watch a video after the show is finished and it's uploaded to the YouTube channel. Didn't expect that for one bit, and the rumors are that he paid what's that? He paid someone to perform voodoo per se for Kylian Mbappe to get injured. Not sure why. Didn't read that story quite a lot, to be honest. I just read the headline of that story and just went out. I was like, what is this right here? I think this doesn't make no sense. All this voodoo and extortion and all that, like chaos. But who was there other signings there over there? I know that Manchester United tried to take away Rabiot from them, but for the wages that Rabiot wanted, Manchester United didn't press on that, to be honest, and I applaud them for that as well, because I don't think anyone should be paid what they aren't worth. And Rabiot has been on the decline, to be honest, in my eyes so far, but then again he's being played out of position most of the time at Juventus, so, and he's still being picked for the France national team regardless of being played out of position. Like, yeah. But alright guys, so I think I'm going to end up wrap the show there. So again, thanks for coming on the live, and thanks for watching, and see you guys on Monday at our 8 p.m. show. As always, I try to come on here at 8 p.m. sharp every Monday, and I think next week should be the beginning of our European leagues, where we have the Champions League being started, the Europa League and the Conference League that's going to be coming on this not this week, next week, and we have Bundesliga, Serie A, La Liga, and English Premier League and Liga coming up for the weekend as well. So thanks for watching, guys. Please remember to like, share and subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment also. I must say, I'm asking everyone who watch the video to give a like and also leave a comment on the video, please, and leave a suggestion. You can leave a suggestion as well in the comment section there. And I would also say, please remember to follow our Instagram channel at footballsettings.tv on Instagram. Alright, so have yourself a good night, guys. Thanks for watching.